And it says we're live. I'm here. You're beautiful. That must mean it's time, baby, for GotBot Goes live. I do have a new, what's the word I'm looking for here? Light. So I'm sort of fiddling with that a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I, of course, am your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, a.k.a. GotBot. As always, man, please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe. And while you're out loud, my baby, and hit that notification bell. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, all the groups that I'm either a mod or an admin for, as well as all of my social media links. All of that, man, in the description down below. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring. Or, of course, hit the join button, man, right here on YouTube to become a channel member. Big shout out to our buddy Jim Zilla. He is our newest patron, and I cannot thank him enough for doing so. Okay, so I'm just kind of getting stuff sorted away here. Bear with me just a little bit. I will say hello to you. I will get the schedule for tonight. We have some reveals to talk about, certainly with some third-party companies, Alien Attack, X-Transbots, for example. We definitely will be talking about a little contest, apparently, that came my way. Not really Transformers-related, but a little contest that apparently is being put off by BBTS. We're going to talk about changes to Paramount Pictures and speculate what that could probably mean for our favorite franchise. We're going to talk about a couple, actually, of studio series releases. So there's a few things that we're going to address here tonight. Let me just get set up while people are coming in here. And of course, we have a big old unboxing. That's going to be a fun one. Let's see here as I deal with all of this. Okay, that, and we'll go over there like that, and maybe I should just do that. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good now. I think we're set up now. Let me move that and this and this. I know, man. I'm doing a lot of moving around. You got to bear with me here just a little bit. The new job, man, is keeping me super busy. This week has been bonkers. You don't even know. But I'm here. We're here. We're going to have a good time heading into the weekend, man. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm so happy that tomorrow is Friday. Hey, Ken, happy to see you. Ultra Megatronus, happy to see you. By the way, certainly the main part of our unboxing tonight is courtesy of our buddy Ultra Megatronus. Far too kind. Hey, Cyber. Landon, happy to see you here, buddy. Hey, Tracer. Lee, happy you're here, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Look, I'm loving my new job. It's a little bit of a drive. Like I got about a 45-minute drive in the morning, so it's early rise, about a 45-minute drive home. So, by the time I get home, get stuff edited, get a review up, like my night is kind of eat up here lately. So you may see, just for my own sanity, and I mean, my real job, my 9 to 5, so to speak, like that got to come first. I'm a teacher first and foremost. I love you guys. I love this, but I'll adjust as I need to adjust. It's as simple as that. But it's going great. I'm really enjoying it. Having a good time. Certainly a lot of new experiences. It just goes to show, man, that an old dog can learn new tricks. I've been at this 15 years, man. I'm still learning stuff and a lot to learn. Big learning curve at the moment. Last night was a little bit rough. Tessa ate a wrapper from a takeout joint burger when Starscream wife and I were gone doing a couple of errands. Normally she goes in her crate, but she did not want to go in there at all last night. Then around 2 a.m. she got sick. We had to clean that up and take her outside. I had to get up at like 20 after 6, so it was another 4 hours. So it's been a busy day, man. Been a busy day. But I'm enjoying it, and that's the main thing after all. I really do enjoy it. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Devlin. Let's see. By the way, it's going to be my birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, Landon. Okay, man. We got a lot of news to kind of touch on here. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm not going to waste any more time. First things first, Generation Toy showed off their hotspot. He's going to be about 9.85 inches in height. So kind of large. Certainly, I suspect MP scaled. They did show off the completed Defensor. He looks impressive. Very solid, very sturdy, very bulky. Really nice looking Defensor coming from Generation Toy. Which I'm not really shocked because their Devastator was great as well. So I would expect Defensor to be quite good, you know? Super 7, Super Cyborg, Bumblebee. It got 7 points of articulation. It's like 7 inches tall. I assume this one will be clear plastic, much like the, I think the Megatron was. Do you want a clear Bumblebee where you see his innards and his inner workings? I don't know. If you do, then maybe that from Super 7 will be up your alley. Wouldn't be for me. BBTS, it was so weird. Apparently they have, and this came to us by Event Progenitor. Apparently they're doing a giveaway of 4 mispackaged He-Man figures that were put in Hordak packages. So I think it was kind of linked to me maybe through Instagram. I'm not sure now. But it's around, so you might want to check it out if you're in for a mispackaged He-Man. Apparently there's 4 of them. Red, Optimus Primal, and Reformatting Megatron are both out in Singapore. I talked about this before. With Kingdom, I don't see the point of the Primal. Maybe you do. I feel like the colors are a little off on the gray and the silver to me. The Megatron, if you want a reformatting Megatron that's like halfway reformatted, cool. I love purple, but I don't really like the red Megatron. It's not for me, but it might be for you. So they're out in Singapore. Who knows? They may show up here sooner than later. We will see. For example, Wave 4, I'll talk about this now. Wave 4 of Kingdom, that being Shadow Panther and Waspinator, came out in Singapore. Really, I think like a week or so ago, and they just showed up this week in, I want to say, a Walmart in Dallas, maybe? So they're in the U.S. They're not for me. I talked about this last week. I don't want Shadow Panther. I don't really like that Cheetor mold. I don't want Waspinator. I think it looks like a cheap KO or a rough custom job. It's not hitting the marks for me. It might for you. It's not hitting the marks that I want Waspinator to hit for me. I still like the Thrilling 30s better, but I mean, to each their own. Maybe you'll love the Kingdom a lot more. I did say last week, and I stand by it, that if you don't have the Thrilling 30 or the Takara one, then I do think you should get this one because Waspinator is great. I wouldn't go back hunting and overpaying for the earlier. If I didn't have the Thrilling 30, I would get this one, and I'm sure I would be fine with it. It's just where I do have the Thrilling 30, I'm not seeing the point here with this one for me. Maybe it is for you. What else do we have here? Rescue Bots Academy, 11-inch tow truck Optimus Prime. Thing's a brick. I mean, it's Rescue Bots Academy. What do you expect? Weird looking head sculpt on it, even for Rescue Bots. But it's apparently Optimus Prime because it's a truck that's red and blue. Dracula. Let's talk Dracula. So Dracula, which is really a collaboratives offering, it's a crossover, you know, and it's using the Titans Return Mind Wipe mold. I don't think that this one has a headmaster. I think it's all inclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Somebody can tell me, but I feel like I read that. No, it's all like it's one piece. It's a solid piece. I think it looks really cool if you're in for a Dracula, but the problem is I think a lot of people didn't like the Mind Wipe. I did. That said, when I bought Mind Wipe, that deluxe was $16.99 here in Canada. The Dracula was found in one location at a store in Quebec for $60. Nope. Apparently he went up for pre-order like a, I don't know, Target, Pulse maybe. A few spots in the US and sold out really quickly. I think he's a bit overpriced for the mold, for what it is, but I like the mold. I think it's a fun mold. I really enjoy Mind Wipe, so I think that the Dracula is cool. If you didn't enjoy the Mind Wipe, I don't think anything here is going to change your mind. Simple as that. If you like Mind Wipe, I think this is solid. If you don't like Mind Wipe, I don't think this is going to change your mind. What else do we have here? Selects Galvatron, found in Hong Kong. So if you want that, Generation Selects Galvatron, I mean, he's out in Hong Kong, so I guess he's starting to make his way out into the world a little bit. Puffer and Road Ranger images were shown. I think a couple of illicit reviews went up as well. But, I mean, they're the Huffer mold, right? Let's be realistic here. It's a remold of Huffer. I think the Huffer mold is great. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. I don't know Road Ranger or Puffer, really. I don't think I'm in for them. Maybe. I mean, if I see them, maybe. But am I going to go to my way to pre-order them? No. But if I see them on the shelf in a store, I might say, neat, and pick it up. But I'm not going out of my way to pre-order it. Do they look cool? The Puffer is I'm not so cool with the base white and then the blue accents. I'd rather the blue and the white accents. The Road Ranger, I kind of like it, actually. I sort of like the black look with the orange. I think that's a neat one myself. But, I mean, again, to each their own. Cyberverse Snarl. We saw images of Cyberverse Snarl. Honestly, I like the robot. I really like the dinosaur. I feel like the proportions on the dinosaur are really realistic. I really, really like it. I hope we get a Snarl in the Studio Series 86 line, but I'm not going to lie. I think that this is a really neat-looking Snarl, and I kind of like seeing it. Is it stylized? The robot mode, definitely. As for the dinosaur mode, I see some hinges that indicate to me that it might have a pretty neat transformation. And I love the proportions. I think it's nigh on perfect proportions for our buddy Snarl. Ppl Starscream was shown. Last week, we talked about the 13-centimeter tall Optimus Prime, and I said that it doesn't transform, but if you're into Legends and that kind of size, this is sort of in that ballpark, and it would probably work quite well with, say, Titans. Now there's a Starscream coming. I smell a line from PPL. They're non-transforming, but they have great articulation and look real good. Now, for the Starscream, it looks like he comes with his coronation gear. We have only kind of seen very early images yet. Nothing colored, nothing that's a test shot, just very early images. But if it pans out anything like the Optimus, I think it'll be a really neat looking model kit. How solid will these model kits be? That's yet to be determined, because let's be realistic. Sometimes these are really solid. Sometimes these are not. Studio Series 86 and Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, as well as the latest Sideswipe from Wave 14, all have been cited in the United States. I don't have my pre-orders in. I'm not in for the B. I don't need another B. That's the one that comes with the Sam Witwicky. I'm not in for the Sideswipe, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think the Sideswipe is a great mold. I think this use of it with the slight differences is still great. It's just, it's not the Sideswipe for me is all. But I definitely don't see anything wrong with it. I'm going to check in with you guys, and then we'll go back into the news here, because I know there's been a few things that you guys have said that I've missed. So let's just go up just a little bit. And if I miss some stuff, guys, I apologize. I'm sorry, baby. Let's see. Eat, sleep, stream, repeat. Yes, sir. I'd like to conquer, though. I'd like to conquer. I'm just saying. Eat, sleep, conquer, or repeat. Oh, man. That's up my alley, baby. Let's see as we go down here. I don't think reformatted Megs. What? I don't think reformatted Megs, because they didn't even change. No, they didn't change the mold at all, Kane. They just made it purple with a little bit of a grid on it. And I don't even think it's a full grid. I think it's a partial grid. I found a Kingdom Red Alert last week at a local mom and pop store. I love the Red Alert. I reviewed it ages ago, because for some reason our EB Games got them months ago. I like it. It's the Red Alert I was waiting for. Is it perfect? No. I mean, door wings. And when I say door wings, I don't mean door wings. The doors on his arms. That would be nice just for accuracy. Some paint touch-ups in places that are red I wish were white. But I do like the Earth mode more. It feels more like Red Alert to me than the Siege one did. To me, if you have the Siege one and you're happy with it and you don't want to replace it, I see that too. But this is the one I was waiting for, and I'm glad I waited. Hey, bye-bye. Actually, you know what? We are changing. It's funny. I see Bri saying, Brian, our buddy Brian, saying, hello to me and Starscream wife, and of course the chat. And it's so funny because Starscream wife tonight is not even over right there. She's in the house, but we're actually changing our internet and our cable. So all of that is in the midst of being changed right now. So she's working on that while I'm here with you guys doing the show, getting it out of the way. Hey, Manitoba. Hey, Caldeo. Hey, Warren. Don't get me started on Draculus, man. What? The rant is real. I don't know. Is there a rant to have with him? Is there a rant to have with Draculus? I mean, here's the thing. Every collaborative so far has been in Canada, $60. Ectotron was $60. Then we had Gigawatt that was $60. Then we had this one that's $60. Now, here's where things changed. The crossover that was Maverick and the X-Men one, they're like $89 here. And the Ectotron, like the Afterlife version that came out, I think that was more like 74 here. Like, they're expensive because where it's a collaborative, let's keep in mind you have to pay a part of the profit and a part of the royalties to the holder of these other franchises, right? So the prices are higher to account for those contracts. How badly do you want a Dracula Transformer? How badly do you want an X-Men Transformer? I'm just saying. More expensive because of the cape. Probably that too. Let's see. I went to the other Walmart today, and they barely have anything besides Core, Starscream, and Mega. Ours are pick dry too, or they were the last time I checked. I haven't checked anything this week. I haven't had the time, man. Let's see. Let's see. I don't like Road Ranger color scheme. I like the original GoBots and Ranger. Okay, but this is Road Ranger. Everybody says that Road Ranger is supposed to be Ranger, but he's not. But okay, cool. I don't know why that got started. I don't know where in the pantheon of urban lore that started, but I don't think so. That's not been my understanding. But if it is, then fine. I don't know. I like Road Ranger. I like the orange and the black, but to each their own. If we're getting skids, we could get a crosscut to go along with Road Rage. Okay, I know zero about crosscut. I know zero about Road Rage. Like, I don't know these characters. I know zero about them other than because I happened to look up Road Rage. I know that Road Rage is the bodyguard to crosscut, but why? I don't know what crosscut is. I want a skids. Like, these mean nothing to me. I feel like these are probably like IDW creations, maybe. I don't know. I don't know these characters, so they don't mean anything to me. I don't see it. I didn't get the last crosscut because I didn't know the guy. I don't, unless the skids mold is spectacular. And I guess it depends on that Jurassic Park one, because come on, Jurassic Park one is going to be skids, right? Like, we all agree on that, yes? As for crosscut, I don't know. I'm not invested in crosscut. If somebody knows something about him, you can let me know. I don't know nothing about him, man. Yeah, Ghostbusters, Draculus, X-Men are never in my collection. Yeah, they're not in mine either, but to each their own. I mean, there's a lot of people who do like them, and I that's, man, nothing wrong with that. Hey, Ultra Marcus. Hey, Grimlock Gone. Already working on hands for the Ark. Interesting. I'm assuming articulated hands. Interesting. I would have loved a good figure that looked like, what? Cyclops, but this was not it. Bottom return the same day? Really? Interesting. I like the Mind Wipe mold, and Dracula suits it, but not for 70. Oh, yeah, it's overpriced. Oh, gosh, yes, it's overpriced. That Jeep thing, Masterfire, that's coming with, I don't know Jurassic Park. Like, it's not a franchise I like. I'm not a dinosaur guy. I fell asleep during the first movie. I've never seen any more of them. But there's a dinosaur that's the Beast Wars Megatron and a Jeep truck off-road thing. I don't know what it's called. and it's some letters and numbers. Like that mold for that vehicle, like that's gonna be skids, right? Like it screams, everything about it screams skids. Hey, Big M. Just got the Deformation Space Starscream and Fans Toy Sludge in the mail today. Wow. Wow. I don't know. I've heard good things about the Starscream. I'm not a Fans Toys fan. I don't like the company. I'm going to say be careful because my one experience was broken right out of the package. Good luck. I'm not a Fans Toys guy. Be careful is all I can say because those things are expensive. Beautiful, but expensive. The only crossover I like is the Back to the Future. No, I hated that thing. Gigawatt, I reviewed it and I hate it. I thought it was so poorly done. The tolerances are so bad. I felt like I was going to break it. The only thing I like about it is leaving it in DeLorean mode. I don't have it. I had a lend of it. And somebody actually said, like, oh, I'd like to send you one. I was like, don't. It's a waste of time, money, and effort. I don't want it. I don't like it. Does anyone need a Kingdom Cheetor? Because it's the only thing my Walmart has. Probably because it's not a good mold. And people are like, why waste my money? It's going to break. My first Kingdom one crumbled to bits. Road Rage, not Ranger. Oops. Road Ranger and Crosscut are not IDW creations, but they are made as recolors from E. Yeah, like the E Hobby stuff. I don't know anything about E Hobby. I don't even know where E Hobby came from. Like, I don't care. If it's not main life, it wasn't on the cartoon. I don't care a lot about it. I'm not gonna lie, man. I need to runabout. I feel for you. I really do. I had runabout sent to me. Actually, there were 2 that were sent to me. So I helped another fellow collector. I don't know if any of them ever came to our Toys R Us. If they did, there wasn't very many. That's one of those things like the cone heads that should be reissued, like re-release that because not enough people got it. I have runabout, but it's not cheap because it's expensive out there. Oh, sure is. Found Wreck-Gar finally yesterday. I love Wreck-Gar, man. He's done so well. Unless you have a QC issue. Apparently, there are some that have like the thigh on one leg put on backwards so the leg doesn't lock in like motorcycle mode, I believe. What a shame. Again, bad QC strikes. Mine's not like it. When I done the review, I had not heard of this issue. I just heard of this issue like today. Wow. I want to say it was Rodimus Bill who probably told or showed it. I could be wrong, but I think it was Rodimus Bill. And I was so sad when I saw it because it's such a great, great, great mold. Exclusives suck. Yes, they do. I agree with you, Caldeo, 100%. Norm was the best Canadian, too. Very upset. Oh, yes. Moment of silence for the late, great Norm Macdonald. He was an amazing talent. I really enjoyed him. He made me laugh so many times, brought a smile to my face many times. Something he would never know, but I think he brought a lot of smiles to a lot of people. So we're going to do a moment of silence for the late, great Norm Macdonald. Diaclone guys, Master Fire says, maybe they're Diaclone guys. Again, I don't care about Diaclone. Really don't care. Hard to believe Burt Reynolds is dead again. Oh, Master Fire. Too soon, buddy. I get it. I know exactly what you're saying, man. But yeah, I know. I get it. I get it, man. He was a top Canadian. He was somebody that made you feel proud to be Canadian, you know? Let's see. Kit, yes. I guess I'm not into the crossovers. I don't want a kit. If I want kit, I just want the car. But I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely a market for it, and a lot of people like it. Like I absolutely get it. And like Warren would like a kit. It's certainly doable. Absolutely doable. I feel like they would use the Trax mold as a base for that, though, and I don't think that's the best thing. But I feel like that they would do some remolding from that mold. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't even know if they'll ever do it. It's just the collaboratives are too expensive for me for what they are. I'm not in $60 for a deluxe. I'm not in for, get this, yet another price hike here for deluxes. Toys R Us have gone up yet another $1. So a deluxe in just the Kingdom line has now gone from $29.99 to $32.99 to $33.99 to now $34.99 just in the Kingdom line. That's a $5 increase just since Kingdom has started. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm almost out. I'm soon going to just stick to like stop motions and discussions and the live show. Like, I'm almost out because it's getting to the point now where they're obviously trying to take advantage of fans, right? Like, let's agree on that. They're trying to take advantage of people, right? They're trying to take advantage of fans and parents. Like, let's call it what it is, right? Whether you agree with that is a different story, man. But like, let's call it what it is. Just repaint wind charger for Kit. You could do that too, Ken. You could do that too. Hey, Crimson. Blue Thunder. I don't know what Blue Thunder is, so I can't say anything about it, Marcus. I've never heard of it. SS86 hot rod for Kit. Gross. I don't like that mold at all. I think it's trash. Let's see. Do what for the fans, Masterfire? I'm liking the secondhand market better and better all the time. What? I'm liking like the KO market better and better all the time. They got, I mean, Goldner's incompetent. Let's be realistic here. The man don't know what he's doing. He don't know how to run a company. If he did, then he would have other ideas than let's raise prices. Let's raise prices. There's other ideas out there. It's not working. And like, I'm to the point, like, I don't like him anymore. I'm just saying, man. For the Invisible Man, just give an empty box for the Invisible Man. Blue Thunder, Roy Snyder. I don't know what that is. Okay, going on. Speaking of franchises, Paramount Pictures undergoing some changes. We have a new president, a new CEO coming into Paramount Pictures, that being Brian Robbins. Apparently, he's going to focus on films for Paramount Plus, the streaming service. And they will put a lot more focus into series for the streaming service, Paramount Plus, and a lot less focus into big budget theatrical releases. The last year and a half have really hurt the theater industry, obviously. I think that they want to back away from theatrical releases because Snake Eyes absolutely bombed. 100% bombed. You could say what you like. I never even got to see it. It lasted 1 week here. We planned to go see it. Didn't get to see it. I don't know if it's good, bad, or in between. I have no idea because it bombed so badly that it was gone in a week. That would be a deterrent to me. As you know, you go to the finance department, they have to look at you and say, stop doing that. You're hemorrhaging money. You got to stop doing that. I would say that the streaming service has been profitable for them. And I would say that's where you're going to see a lot of things go. What does that mean for us and like our favorite franchises? I don't know exactly what it means, but I would like to think that it would result in kind of more series, maybe tied to the live action films, much like they're doing with the MCU now, where you do have series that come out like on Disney Plus. Maybe Paramount would do the same sort of thing with something like Transformers. That being said, how many people are interested in dishing out for Paramount Plus for Transformers? I guess it would depend on what other franchises they want to have on there, what other series they want to have on there. And of course, the contract with Hasbro is up in 2022. What will Hasbro want to do then? I guess we'll see. A lot of things up in the air. I guess Rise of the Beast is a lock, but I don't know if anything after that is a lock at this point with the new CEO and the change in direction, which they have officially announced. So, like, that's a thing that's actually happening. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to go down here a little bit. Good KOs are all right. Bad KOs. You guys saw my odds and ends this week, right? There was some gems in there. There were some real turds in there. I'm just saying. I'm afraid that Rise of the Beast is going to be Dead on Arrival 2, Masterfire. I'm afraid that they're trying to do far too much in there and that it's going to not land. Maybe it will. I hope it does. I really, really, really hope it does. But it's going to need one solid story to land, man. Due to factory thieves, Hasbro is likely moving their factory contracts out of Vietnam for Transformers, and the price hikes are a clear indicator of it. Happened before in China. Absolutely. But then where do you move them? Like, I get it, but you got to find something other than price hikes. Like, I'm pretty much priced out. Like, I'm sorry. Huffer's great. Let's take Cheetor. Cheetor is awful. Can anybody here, honestly, honest to God, say that Cheetor is worth $34.99 plus tax? Here in my neck of the woods where taxes are high, that's almost $40 for Cheetor. I don't see it. There's no math that makes that make sense. And if your defense is going to be, well, it's a business choice because they have to do it to cover their costs. I don't care about their costs. That's their problem. I'm the consumer. It's their problem to deal with effectively. They're not. If I was an investor in that company, I would be calling for a removal of Goldner due to gross negligence and incompetence. That would be me. That's where I'm to with that company. It needs new blood. It needs someone creative at the helm that's going to come up with creative decisions, but is going to make the hard choices internally that, guess what, some employees aren't going to like. But too bad. That's the way it got to go if you want your businesses to really survive. I don't think so, Marcus. I love PPR, but he and I have very different schedules. It would be just too. It's so hard. A lot of people ask me to get certain people for Universal Collision. I don't think anybody realizes how hard it is to work with, at least for me, with other voice actors. I find it brutal. Where my time zone is so different than other people, I find it absolutely brutal. Some people are really good, and some people I got a great vibe with. Masterfar is a voice for a couple of characters. He's Waspinator and Bruticus, though I haven't given him lines in a long time because things have been going really slow. But some people I got a great flow with, but it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Let's see. Live action can try to take over today's childhood, but it will never eliminate animation. No, it'll never eliminate animation, especially 80s. I agree. Hey, Ninja Bill. The problem is they are making a lot of money for the investors and shareholders. They are quotas having $547 billion in revenue. Yeah, I mean, I don't care what they got in revenue. I don't care about their investors. I don't care about rich old man yacht money. I care about you giving me a great product at a competitive price, and you're not doing that. And I'm not a sucker. So there you go. It's as simple as that, right? Simple as that, man. Okay, so as we go down here, we have, let's see, T-Rex, Ramjet, Transmutate, Buzzworthy 2-packs. Apparently, they're all out in Canada. 0 of them here. Nothing. I actually got a pre-order in for my Transmutate, called about it today, and they don't even have a date when it could arrive. So I have no idea. I'm not in for the Ramjet unless I see it on the shelf. I'm not in for T-Rex at the moment. I don't care about the character. Not for a leader price. But if you do, cool. Rise of the Beast. Speaking of Rise of the Beast, we have Optimus Prime is in Cuzco. So we have Optimus there. We have Anthony Ramos there. And I don't know. What's her Jaws fish back? I don't even know her name. I don't know these people. Like, to me, they're not stars. To me, they're nobodies. I don't know anything they've done. But they're all the stars of the movie are all over there. I would imagine that's for the climax. That's going to be in Machu Picchu. Mirage, actually 3 versions of Mirage were spotted in Montreal. It's going to be part of a scene where he is evidently being chased by 2 police cars. I guess we'll see what that's about. I feel like when I hear police cars, everybody's thinking Barricade, but I don't think anything has been confirmed about it being Barricade. Where are we? Okay. I'm just watching the time there a bit, folks. Hasbro will be at the Milano Licensing Expo, showing off their wares and the things to license and be like, hey, license My Little Pony and Monopoly and Transformers and G.I. Joe. We don't mind putting our name on all of your merchandise. Do it up. So I guess that's the thing that's going to happen. Apparently it's sold out. Rescue Bots Academy Bumblebee 3-pack. Like, why? Why is there a 3-pack of Rescue Bots Bumblebee where he is a car, an off-road vehicle, and a plane? He is stealth gray with yellow highlights. I don't know. Do kids still love B that much that they would want 3, like a 3-pack of the same character in different modes? I don't know. I get it. Like, I know, like, people will say it's Rescue Bots Academy. Little kids don't know characters. Yeah, they do. I did when I was little. Didn't you? So I don't know. I don't know if he's that hot, but I guess we'll see. Speaking of oddities, there's a magic show called the Magic. I can't even read my own handwriting there. The Magic Squad. The Magic Squad. Apparently, they put on this 90-minute show with like 30 tricks. They show how to do the tricks, and these ones are going to be tied in using Hasbro properties. So I guess they're going to use Transformers in some of the tricks, and My Little Pony in some of the tricks, and the Monopoly Man in some of the tricks. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. What else do we have here? Studio Series 86 Sweep came out this week. We've seen it compared to Scourge or Scourge. And like for me, I have 3 versions of Scourge. I don't remember them being different shades on the TV show. But that being said, I do think it's kind of neat. They changed the shades and they changed the hands. If you missed Scourge, just get 3 of the sweep or 1 of the sweep, whatever. If you have 1 Scourge, well, this is your chance to get a couple of sweeps to go with them. I think it's neat to do it that way. I have 3 Scourge, 1 is Scourge, 2 are sweeps. That's good for me. Will I get the sweep? Again, I don't know. If I see it on shelves, maybe I'll get 1 sweep and call that Scourge and call my 3 Scourges the sweeps. Who knows? I love that mold. If you don't have it, I think you should treat yourself and get it. I love it. I think it's a great mold. I really enjoy it. What else do we have here? If we go down, I already talked about Waspinator and Shadow Panther being out in the US. X-Transbots showed off their Inferno and Artfire, as well as their Grapple and Holler. I think the Holler looks great. I mean, he's that pale green color, Constructicon type of thing. I think the Artfire looks excellent. Great target master with him. I think that Inferno looks tremendous. I think the weak one of the 4 is Grapple. There's something a little too curved about the chest to me. The head looks a little off to me for some weird reason. And the yellow looks too dull. It doesn't look like a rich, deep enough yellow to me. You might think it's perfect. To me, it's a little off. Do I think it's going to be great? Yeah. But again, this is more things being shown by X-Transbots. They're pulling the old fans toys trick of, we're going to show you a billion things up and coming. Okay, when are you going to start releasing this stuff? You know, you got to start releasing this stuff, man. Diamond Selects Transformers miniatures. These are basically like minifigs. I think these are re-releases of Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Shockwave, and Starscream. I think these came out some years ago. If you like the little minifig things, cool. The Optimus comes with his Ion Blaster and his axe. The Bumblebee comes with a toy accurate face with like that visor thing and the faceplate that you could change the like face of Bumblebee out to. Neat, I guess, if you like minifigs. You know, they look painted really well. They look nice. They look great. Alien Attack showed off their Dark of the Moon Megatron. Oh, baby. The Studio Series was put to utter shame. Utter shame. This is gorgeous. Really something special. It is going to be 1.3 kilograms. Kind of big. It is going to be 32 to 33 centimeters. It is going to have interiors. When you transform it to the truck mode, you'll be able to open the doors. It's going to have interiors. And it even comes with Igor. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, and LED eyes for his battle-damaged face. Like, what's not to like? I'm so impressed with Alien Attack and what they've been doing so far. So blown away, impressed by them. Really, really, really special stuff. What else do we have here? Prime Studios showed off their War for Cybertron, Optimus Prime statue. There's 2 versions. There's an ultimate one that comes with like alternate arms and like I think an alternate head. It looks great, but again, it's a statue. You got to be in for that. Now, the biggest news of the night, man, the absolute biggest news of the night. We saw the next tier to HasLab Victory Saber. The first tier was the VLOC cannon, which, Victory Leo should come with that anyway. And now we have a flight stand that should have come with it anyway. Here's how I think that conversation went. Actually, I'm going to check it with you guys, and then I'm going to tell you how I think that whole conversation for Victory Saber went. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna. This is how I think it went. Let's go up and check in with you guys here just a little bit. Let's see here. No, I don't think the Generation Selects repaint is even announced yet. Not that that would stop some thief from reviewing it, but like I don't think that was actually announced yet. Oh man, last week we were gearing up for a hurricane. By the way, we survived Larry all right here. A tree did come down in the neighbor's yard, and another neighbor lost siding off of their house. We were real lucky. We stayed inside. We were safe. We were very, very lucky. But man, the winds were bonker strong. Really, really strong. Starscream wife is right there, and like she's nodding in agreement as I'm saying that about Larry.
No, I wasn't. I was head bopping.
Oh, were you? Oh, were you head bopping like you did on that video that you showed me like 4:30 when you were in grade 8? Starscream wife, I was at work, and Starscream wife sends me a video, and she said, me, 4:30 in grade 8. And it was a video. I'm like, what is that? And I started playing it, and it was the Sailor Moon theme song, because she loves Sailor Moon. And it was a cat whose head was like bopping like this to the song. I bust. I went right in the knots, as we call it, which is I laughed a lot. Is it all hooked up or what?
Yeah.
Does it work?
I'm going to do this one up here.
Does it work?
Of course it works. I did it.
I don't know. It wasn't working earlier. Just saying.
Yeah, I was having problems with the remote, but I got it.
Okay. Hey, Crumple Zone. Happy to see you here, buddy. Anyone seen a movie called 9? Never even heard of it. Nope. The shareholders care about their pockets, though. That pocket, though. We care about product and quality. Absolutely. And yeah, Ninja Bill said it right there. Shareholders care about their pocketbooks. We care about the product and the quality. 100%. And if you're putting your value just in the pocketbooks, you're going to alienate your fan base. And then you're going to wonder, why did we go out of business? Never hurts to ask for voices. Dennis got about I feel bad sometimes asking people to remind them. I know exactly what you mean. By the way, Crimson, another one of the voice actors, he is Dinobot for us. And let's see. If I need a Scottish accent, interesting. I'll keep that in mind. So we go down here. I feel like I click with my voice actors. It helps the working relationship. I don't feel like I click with anybody, though. Like, I wonder how everybody gets their work done the way they do, because I'm always under the wire. Always under the wire. And I feel like my timing is off. Like, I'll see someone and be like, they have a video premiering at like 11 a.m. It's like, don't you have a job? Like, how do you have a video premiering at 11 a.m.? Go to work. Like, I don't get it. I know people got jobs, work different hours. It's just, I guess being a teacher, I'm so used to those hours, right? So it kind of cracks me up a little bit. But I get what you're saying, Ultramarcus. It's an important thing to be able to do. Let's see. I seen T-Rex at Target. Mrs. Don't choke. Wow. I'm almost sure that when releases are done in Canada, distributors figure that Canada is 2 provinces, Ontario and Quebec. Actually, it's funny you say that, Manitoba, because I was going to say Ontario, Manitoba. I know a couple of people in Manitoba, and somehow they always seem to magically get everything, except when they don't want to pay like they did the Car Robot brothers in Car Robots. Hey, Input. I'm going down here. Let's see. The only thing that can be used for T-Rex is the repaint if you missed it on the... Yeah, I guess if you want the Jurassic Park one. Like, I don't care about T-Rex. I don't know T-Rex, so I don't really care about T-Rex. Let's see. I got a sweep coming this week. Neat, Ninja Bill. Let's see. Listen, I don't even want to guess what the 17,000 tier is going to be, or no, 17,000 tier. My thought is it should be included anyway. What a garbage tier. It should just have been included anyway. Shouldn't be a tier. You shouldn't have to get another 5,000 or 6,000 to get a flight stand. That's insane. I ended up getting 3 Scourges. Yeah, me too. So there's okay. So here's how I think that whole conversation went. So we had the designers who have a passion, and they went in, they sat down at a board table with the suits. And the suit said, okay, what can we do? The suits are over here and the designers are over here. Okay. I'll take my glasses off for the designer. So the suit said, what can we do for you? And the designers go, well, we had an idea for something you could release. Okay. What's that? We think that the fans would really be excited to have some of the Japanese only characters. We think that they would really be excited to have not just Star Saber, but Victory Saber. What's a Victory Saber? From Transformers Victory in Japan. Doesn't sound like they're speaking English. No, it was a series in Japan. No. I don't think that's going to sell to the masses. I don't think Johnny at 5 years old wants a Victory Saber from the 80s. But he's really cool and he does a lot of things. I think that they'll probably the fans will love it. Oh, the fans. Oh yeah, we can get them to buy anything. Those guys are suckers. No, they're fans. They're loyal fans to the brand, to the show, to the franchise, to the company. Yeah, that's what I said. Suckers. No, they're fans. Look, can we make Victory Saber or not? It's Victory Leo and a Star Saber. No. Come on. HasLab. No, just release it. HasLab. But you're going to make them back it. It's just release the thing. Let me see it. Brings it out, shows it. So this is it. It's Victory Leo. It's Star Saber. They can go together. Look at this cool V-Lock cannon. That's the main blaster of Victory Leo. And look, we can even use this flight stand. It's all in one, man. It's great. HasLab, $350 US. Are you insane? $350? It's cool, but no. What price do you suggest? Well, we talked about it because it's going to be somewhat of a limited run to the people just buying it. $179.99. Maybe. What if we make that V cannon thing tier, something they got to unlock? And while we're at it, why don't we throw the flight stand as an unlockable? Why don't we just give it to them? Because we can get more orders if we make them tiers. But why don't we just treat the fans good? I don't think the investors will like that. No, but the fans will like it.
Can I be an investor?
Do you want to be an investor?
I want a new yacht.
Oh, yeah. See, new yacht. Investor wants a new yacht. Think we better make it tiers. By the way, can we cheapen it a little bit more? How? What else do you want to do to it? How about we hollow out those arms? Maybe use a ball joint or two in the shoulders. It's crowdfunded. They'll never know. And boom, what was born is HasLab Victory Saber. That's exactly how that meeting went. 100%. That's exactly how that meeting went. 100%. The creative guys wanted to do it. The suits wanted to take advantage of us. And guess what? The suits win. That's the way it goes. You could like it, you could lump it, but man, that's the way I believe it absolutely goes. I'm going to see. I want to see what you guys said. Don't mind me. I want the wagon in the set. Care less about the T-Rex. Fair enough. Hey, Super Robot Ed. I bet 20,000 backers will be the Shield. Oh, probably the Shield. You know what, Input? You're probably right, man. I'm curious where the distribution locations are in Canada. I guess Vancouver for a port somewhere near Chicago, but unsure. I would say Vancouver as well. I would say Vancouver and Ontario. That would be my guess. Definitely not anywhere in Atlantic Canada. Yeah, the Shield would make sense. That would make sense. Yes, Keldeo. There. You're right. That needs to be a shorts clip. Maybe I'll do little parts of it as shorts. Maybe I'll do little parts of that conversation as shorts, Crimson. I'll need to find like a way to do more than my glasses to differentiate the two characters or something. Thanks, input. I tried, man. I tried. That was just off the top of my head. I didn't have a script or nothing. We can even use the flight stand, right? And the boardroom is in the bathroom. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun. Okay, so what? You think that's bad? Mattel Thomas reboot did so. Bad parents. I hate the reboots too. Parents do hate the reboots. Okay, let's do trivia. And then we'll do the unboxing and then we'll get out of here. We're heading on that time. So the trivia this week. Who said, I'm not going to tell you franchise. Well, we all know it's Transformers, but I'm not going to tell you series or anything. But who said, actually, I will tell you series. It's G1. It's G1. Who said Decepticons leave this place or die? Who said that? Was it said by A, Ultra Magnus, B, Optimus Prime, C, Rodimus Prime, or D, Ironhide? Who said Decepticons leave this place or die? Was it Magnus, A, Optimus, B, Rodimus, C, or Ironhide, D? We have a D, a C, Ironhide. No, it's not Astro Train. He's not a choice. C, Rodimus, Optimus Prime and Dark Awakening, D, Ironhide. And the winner is Zombie Optimus Prime. Marcus says, I'm going to say Rodimus. The winner is, yeah, it's Optimus from Dark Awakening. Absolutely, it is Optimus from Dark Awakening. Marcus, Blue Raccoon, Ninja Bill, you guys are champions. Champions. Hey, Joe. Okay, let's do the unboxing and get out of here. Man, can't wait for Friday tomorrow. It's been a long week for me. So the first thing I got this week is just a little something that I get to add to my G.I. Joe collection. And it is, I'm really, really happy about this because this is another one of those characters I've never had. It is Scarlet. And this is not the reissue one, though that one's really cool. This is actually the 25th anniversary one. And there was a couple of kind of colors of it. This was the one I wanted, a little more muted, a little more realistic. Came with all of her accessories. I really dig Scarlet. What?
Did you turn this on?
No, it was already on. You turned it on, didn't turn it off. I don't know if that made a difference. Now for the actual unboxing. Yeah, I'm really happy about Scarlet. Really, really happy she arrived. For my Joe side of things, if I could get my hands on a better roadblock, because my roadblock has his pelvis cracked and it's the what was it? Tiger Force one from years and years ago. A better roadblock. My Flint is the one where he is dressed in the Cobra outfit. If I could get to two of those, maybe replace. But outside of that, I think I'm good with my Joe side of things. On Cobra side of things, still a few outstanding there. Luckily, I got most of them. I was really happy to get those Crimson Twins. A Major Blood, a Firefly. I could still use two of those. Now, Ultra Megatronus sent us the main thing here. My friend and I made a Ghostbusters parody song. Interesting. It is super cool. I really, really like her, Joe. Okay, so here we go. This came from our buddy Ultra Megatronus, and I was like, oh man, really? And it is going to be the source of tomorrow's review. Get your popcorn ready tomorrow, because we're going to be taking a look at the Ark. The Ark. I mean, what kind of a madman is Ultra Megatronus to send the Ark my way? Yeah. So tomorrow is going to be everything with the Ark. I will certainly compare him next to Metroplex. I will be also discussing him as the last Autobot and doing a few other size comparisons along the way. We'll see how he goes. So pretty great haul this week, man. The Ark and Scarlet. I call that pretty sweet, man. I absolutely call that pretty sweet. So we're going to see how it works out tomorrow. Anyway, all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I hope you had a fun time. I know I certainly did. Can't wait for Friday. It's been a long, tiring week. I am so excited for tomorrow, man. I appreciate you guys coming by, giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. You can check us out on Patreon. You can see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, you can hit the join button right here on YouTube to become a channel member. Don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single day, every single one of you, each and every single one of you, whether we agree or disagree, each and every single one of you do make a difference, man. And I look forward to the next time, baby. Hold on. That you and I get together to have another visit, either right here in the live streams at the stop motion premieres or the old fashioned way inside the video.